So I'm going to give you guys just a little rundown on who we are, what we're doing here, and a little background. Then I'm going to turn it over to Brian because, as you hear, my phone is ringing off the hook with more people who want to go to work, so I've got to answer all those calls. My name's Tracy Taylor, and I own a national petitioning company, and this is what we do for a living. We travel around the country. We go from city to city and state to state. We put issues and candidates on the ballot for basically anybody that has money. Now, there's a few things I won't do because I personally don't believe in them, but for the most part, if it's something that the people want to have the right to vote on, I believe in the people's right to vote. Mm-hmm. So our job is to get it on the ballot, and no matter how I feel about the issue, unless I am completely morally object to it, and there's a few issues, you know, but I won't go into that. The bottom line is there's a few things I won't work, but for the most part, if they've got an issue, if they want to raise taxes, which I'm against, or they want to give free programs to this or do that, things that I'm against or things that I'm for, I don't really care when it comes to the petition because I have one job. Get it on the ballot, let the people vote. We believe in that process. Right. Democracy in action. We believe absolutely in the people's right to vote. Amen. So you may not like this or you may like this. Doesn't matter. When you're out there gathering signatures, your job is to get them to sign it. Mm-hmm. They'll vote later. That being said, it's a pretty simple petition. It is to put a question on the ballot. Do we want to recall John Morse? Mm-hmm. He's a senator, Colorado senator. He's up for recall. His constituents want him recalled. Why? Because he's passing legislation that's contrary to what he said he was going to do when he ran for the office. And you know what? I think we should recall anybody who does that. Yeah, if you promise one thing and deliver another, we should recall you. Yeah, that's the way it should be. Yeah. And it'll come down to what the people vote. What we're going to do is put it on the ballot and let people decide whether or not they want to get rid of it. They can vote to keep him. They can vote to throw him out. I don't care. Now, as far as how the pay goes, we send you out to get signatures. We pay you $1 per signature, and we have bonuses you can earn as much as $2 per signature, based on production. We turn in this office on Mondays and Thursdays. That's when you bring in your signatures and you turn them into us. What you turn in on Monday, you will receive a check for on Thursday. What you turn in on Thursday, you will receive a check for on Monday. So you guys, if you go to work and work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever, and you turn in signatures on Monday, whatever you turn in, you'll have a check for by next Thursday. This office belongs to Dan Kennedy, who's a good friend of mine and been in the petition business with me a lot of years. That's how I got a hold of Brooke, who got a hold of you because she knows Dan. So this is kind of our home office anyway, so that's the good news for you guys. We get lots of work. This job is going to last anywhere from 4 to 5 weeks, but we already have work lined up immediately following. So as soon as we get this job done, we've got other work to go to. So if you guys are looking for something that you want to keep making money, and our goal is that you're making a bare minimum of $10 an hour anytime you work, and we like to see you making 20 or more. Amen. So we always set up everything we set up with the goal for you to make $20 an hour or more. But if we had a statewide job in Colorado, I could probably have 100 people here within 2 weeks from all over the country because I have just phoneless. And I call one person and 15 people call me back because the word gets out. I've been doing this for a long time. Those are what we call pros. And yes, if you want to become one, we have people that make $150,000 a year just collecting signatures.